Bonjour! So we are back in Creative World with Sunset Valley. So today what I'd like to do, so I've done a bit more sculpting on the side, but not that much. And also, oh yeah, I've managed to place the new diner. So that's the spa lot. So that's why it's a bit bumpy here, but I'll do something that I forgot to explain, I think, why I wanted to place the lots like that, even though I'm going to remove them afterwards because it's too big for a world. So yeah, let's rewind. So the idea here is to rearrange Sunset Valley in Creative World, but to keep the same lot sizes, have a playable Sunset Valley, but with a few modifications so that it fits the renovation I've made, but also might fit, you know, if you want to have different lots there. And so that's why I like to keep the same lot sizes. I don't think I'll be able to have the hospital and fire station there in Creative World, but I'll place it for the save file, and same thing for all the lots. Here, what I'm interested in is when I put a lot like that, it's because I like to see how I need to rearrange the surroundings so that it fits better. So that's why here, for instance, I'm thinking of having a crosswalk here. I'll show you after. And then here, if I keep it there, I'm going to need to maybe paint over a bit the terrain here. I'm hesitating about having a sidewalk going up till there, about there, because I haven't replaced this one either because it's going to crash if I do that. If I have a sidewalk going up till there, I think it will kind of match what is on that lot. It's like a parking area over there. Okay. So that's the plan, and for today's episode I'm going to remove spawners, I think. Maybe try start on sculpting that hill because it's a bit flat too. Also I'll check the routing and a few more things. It's usually, am I in the mood to do that or that? So let's see quickly first the routing. So you go to terrain and then here, and it's that tab here, routing. So you have erase is to erase. SIMS non-routable is the blue one. So it means where is written there that the SIMS cannot go there. And camera non-routable, it's the yellow one. And usually it's on the edge. Yeah. So I have to get closer so that it's going to appear. Here you go. A sea of yellow. When you're in the world and you click there, there is not going to be like, you know, the go here interaction. And in the yellow one, there you cannot even zoom in. Ooh, I have to sculpt the island too, a bit. So for instance, that island is not reachable. So I'm actually using that quite a lot because let me show you. For instance, the whole hill here, the whole bit here is non-routable, and it seems logical to me because, you know, it's a bit steep and also there's nothing to do there, and it's more like set dressing more than anything. Also, I'm going to remove those palm trees, at least the ones on the hill here. Some of them are even like sprouting from the rocks. So it's weird. So as you can see, here it's not accessible, and yeah, seems logical to me. And what is not is that hill is routable. So actually your sim can go like that. So, you know, they can go gallivanting on the hill here. That can actually very much slow down your game. So don't really like that. And also, you might do that once, but who wants to do that more than once? I mean, there's nothing to do. There is like a spawner here I'm going to remove. Maybe we can also work a bit more on the topography here. So that's more, it's a bit steeper and it explains a bit more why it's not reachable. and it actually isolates a bit more the top of the hill area over there where you have the big, it's a bit like a private neighborhood. It's a half private one, but at the same time it's very open there. So why are there so many spawners just next to the lot? I don't know. Where are they? Okay, seed spawners, all of them? Yeah, all of them. So yeah, removing them right away. Same thing, there are too many of them. Spawners, they do slow down the game too. So removing them, and I'll do that for the whole hill, even though some of them are like butterflies, but I'll put some butterfly spawners in areas where, yeah, for instance, when they are on a trail, that's very neat to have, like, if you see them walking, and there are butterflies flying by, very, very cute. Also, they can catch them, but like here? Who goes there? Okay, so what I wanted to show you with the routing, how to use that tool. So I like to have areas, so the whole area, I'm going to say, I don't want SIMS to go there. They can take a walk somewhere else. And that's actually here. See, the whole hill is non-reachable except that area, because it's like a fake trail going up till there, so that's very neat. I might remove that area from being reachable because there is like nothing except a spawner. We can do little nooks in the terrain elsewhere, or use some that are pre-existing where there is a lot, and then, you know, work around it. So blue, 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 and should be blue here too. So yeah, I'm going to paint a bit the terrain like that, and remove spawners in areas where I'm like, who goes there? Come on. Maybe once, but yeah, you don't go there. And actually it's going to help the game performance. So same thing here, because it's like the hill, the set dressing, but I'm going to keep that kind of trail area, very large trail area, because it leads to a lot here. Here I'm pretty sure I'm going to remove all of these spawners. Also, I might work a bit on sculpting the cliff here. So yeah, so that's going to be the first part of that video. I'll talk to you on the other side. Okay, I was sculpting, you know, and then I just spotted them, and they are very cute. Like, it's a small cluster of fir trees, just, you know, chilling out here. So I haven't sculpted there yet. I'm going to do that, do some up. I've removed quite a few spawners. I like the areas are over there to be very much of a dead end. Here, I might close it off a bit. So I've left for now spawners around, but there are spawners already inside the lot. So I'm not sure. I haven't done this lot in game yet. I've got an idea, but yeah, I've removed quite a few spawners. Okay, so before I know I'm going to get interrupted soon. I've got family coming over, so before they arrive, I'm thinking I'm going to remove directly this, because the rocket launcher, that I can see the use, but frankly the rocket launcher, so here I don't see it. So I'm going to remove all of these, the decor first, and then the road here. So it's pretty easy to do. You select, you delete. As you can see, all of these I'm removing. They have no use. So here we go. And I'm removing these for now. I might add. So these are actually pretty much addressing those trees. These are not real trees. They are just from afar. It makes as if it's a very woody area. I'm not painting over for now because I'm still thinking of what I'm going to do here. When you're painting over, you are really painting over. You're not erasing the paint that is under it. You're adding a layer on top of it. What I can do is actually remove a whole texture from the world. And when you remove the texture, it removes, but everywhere that texture is. So I might remove that one instead of painting over it. And talking about textures, I'm not sure if I'm going to change or not the grass texture. I know it's a bit flashy. I like the one from Twinbrook, and also Appaloosa Plains are better. But if I do that, the parts I've painted over in the lots, you know, when there is something and you paint over texture because there were, like, for instance, a pathway and you want to paint it over, so you go with the grass texture. It's going to be that grass texture. So it's going to be, I'll need to rearrange each lot where I've done that afterwards. But yeah, that's it. So I might change the texture. It's pretty easy to do, so I can show you. And then I'm going to add a second layer for the rocks to give more, I don't know, body to it. So let's add a layer. So I'm going to call it Rocky 2. Rocky 2. Terrain sound, rock 2. And texture. So I've uploaded a few textures in the SIMS 3 Creator World tool. You have textures, user tool data, and here that's some of my worlds where I've put textures and road textures I like. I've put them there. So textures, I wanted to take the one from Bridgeport, maybe this one. Let's see. So since it's not one from the default world, it's going to appear with an image. Yes. So it's easier when you see them. So I don't want it to be too big. Let's do 2. Yeah, let's do 2. And opacity 5, fall off 5. Let's do 3 for this one. So selected it, and then, so I like to keep it subtle. Let's see a bit darker. I'm starting now. I don't know if I want to stop. So I don't know if you see the difference. I do. But yeah. So that's what I'm going to do on the rocky parts. And sometimes I can also, so which is it? Is it this one? I'm not sure. I do opacity 100 and okay. And let's go 5, and I can, you know, rearrange a bit here so that it's not that blunt, the seam between that texture and that other texture, a bit more of a gradient between them, like that. I'm still going to remove the palm trees. So sorry if you like them. Okay, so first I wanted to show you how we can change the whole texture in one go. Going to that layer, and I'm going to edit, just simply edit the texture. So going to select, so this one there is like everything in it. Okay, so let's select the one from Twinbrook. It might be a bit too dark, and this one a bit too yellowish. Let's see Appalachia the Plains. I'm going to go with this one. Okay, let's see. So it's actually darker. So I'm going to go and see with the distant terrain. Actually, it works. It's not that different that it's, you know, you're like, nope. They don't go together. So yeah, I can do that. And it's very easily, so if you delete, it's just going to be removed. So it can easily be switched back to the original one. Oh, let's see Starlight Shore. See, it's very different. I'm not going to use this one because I'm not going that grunge. But you can see also the different textures. So this one is a texture, this one is another one. I think there should be lighter green, or maybe not in this world. Oh, I don't see it. So yeah, maybe there is not here. So I've just undone what I did. So keeping that one for now. I think I like it. And then I'm going to also change along 2. See, there are 3 of them. So which one is this one? So let's select it, and just to see, oh, I think it's this one. Yeah, it didn't change. So it's this one. And then layer 2. Oh, it's a bit darker. Okay. Which one was it? Appalachia Plains, I think. So I'm going to go with this one for number 3. So here should be replaced by this one. Whoa! I actually like it, but I'm not going to keep it because it's a bit too light. So I might use it as highlight sometimes. But I really like it. I really like it. Okay, let's also change this one, and then it's giving me ideas. So this one is the dark one. Oh, okay. Oh, it's more used in, oh yeah, okay. Here, in the hills. Okay. Ooh, kind of like it too. But the difference is too harsh between the lighter one and I guess near the sand would be with a gradient again. It's too, like, what do? Yeah, I'm going to try another one. Let's see. Shangri-La is very green, so why not try this one? Oh, not very different from the base one. I think I'm going to go and try Bridgeport. So no, not Bridgeport. Hayfield? Yeah, very much country. Oh, Moonlight Falls. Let's try light grass there. Whoa! That's a bit, like it's frozen over. Yeah, it looks a bit cold here. So maybe not this one either. I mean, back in Twinbrook, because this one, it's written green dark, but it's not that dark. Nah, let's try. Well, it's not that bad, this one. It has a bit of a yellow tinge to it. Okay, going with these for now. So it can be changed easily, so I'm not worried. Also, I am thinking I'm going to paint a bit differently. Oh, for instance, here I like it to be a bit more rocky. Oh, there are 2 layers. What is this one? Okay, and what is this one? It's kind of the same. Okay, that's this one. So I'm going to go with this one here. Go farther down. Also using the one I've picked up from Bridgeport. So yeah, I might do that in other places in Sunset Valley off camera, but that's just showing you the process here. Also, I'm going to remove the palm trees. I keep saying that, but yeah, let's do that. So I'm not going to unbundle them. So they're actually bundled together to make one object. So for instance, if I pick this one, I'm going to remove all of these here. So that's why if you only want to remove one, you need to uncluster the trees. So they are usually in the tree layer here. So here, just removing this one, for instance, we actually would like to remove all the ones that are on that hill, and maybe every palm tree, but at least all the ones on the hill. So let's cluster them up, and then in the tree layer, I'll see if I select this one, it's going to be removing all of these. So let's delete here. I'll remove all of these. If I select this one, removing all of these. So it went a bit farther. It went like up till there, but I don't mind. I think I like it better without palm trees. And so I can actually sculpt a bit more that hill, but there's not much to do. And then you can see the textures, well, how they've been used there. And yeah, need to do something there. I'm actually going to remove most of the trees there too, because it's going to be easier to work the terrain, and then we can have them back. They're not gone forever, but yeah, I'm going to move them, most of them here, and then it's going to be easier to work here. So in one go, all of these are gone in a flash. Oh, I forgot to remove these. Oh, they're together. So I'm going to go one by one for the ones near the school, because I like to keep these ones. So here I'm planning in my mind. So I went to Super Create a World just to check. And yeah, you can have buses. So we can put, like, do a fake parking corner for the buses there. And I'm still thinking, do I have the bleachers here or here? Because how do I close the field? It does look a bit, not barren, totally, not like still a few trees, but yeah. Okay, so I hopped in editing game mode because it has actually been a week since I've finished that second episode of Sunset Valley in Creative World, but I totally forgot to film the outro. And so I was editing the video and I was like, I need something to wrap it up. So here we are in the game. I'm going to show you a bit what I've done, and yeah, that will be it for that episode. So I've sculpted a bit that hill over there. So it's a bit more bumpy, I guess. And then added texture. I think you can see it a bit there on the rocks. So I'm going to work a bit more on these, but that's, let's say, a first draft here. I also try to have to blur a bit more the delineation here. What else? So I removed a lot of spawners. We saw that before. I haven't put back trees yet, but I'm going to put back trees later once I'm done with the sculpting there. Oh, I did a part of the island over there. So just a bit here and a bit here. I haven't touched that corner yet. Also worked a bit on the grass texture. So there are actually two different textures there. Here I did some work, but not here. And then on the edge of the world over there, I did do some sculpting. Here I need to smooth it out a bit there. Some more work here, but that's the idea for the cliff. So that it's not, too straight, but a bit sharper. And here worked a bit there. Also on the slope, actually, I worked a bit on that too. I might do this one too, because it's a bit weird. I'm going to remove the trees now. Like, how are they hanging on? Oh, so maybe I'm going to work on it, and if it looks a bit more natural, I'll keep them there. Like here, I've worked a bit on this one. So there might be some floating trees, but I'll get back to them. So yeah, we'll also work there a bit here too, but it needs some more work. And yeah, that's about it. So next episode, I'm thinking maybe again a bit more on the textures, because I'm thinking of removing this one, the dirt one here. There are more things to do, but that will be for a next episode. I'll see you then. À bientôt!